forgot about that. Turn it off. 2 o'clock. This fucking sucks when I try to run too much shit. It wastes too much time. And it sucks. Sucks. Ooh. Question is if I'm fucking wrong with this. At this rate. What is this? Oh lord. We're running, we're trying to run all this shit, and even at the fucking this you sig, damn. 20 FPS. Jesus Christ, man. I think I got the fucking short. This with the textures. Oi. I feel like playing at this FPS, but again, this is all fucking because of the fucking modded textures. I've already played this on my other computer. Might be better, but no. Ah, bear. FPS. Oh, God. Anyways, guys, welcome everyone. I am the player Phoenix. I may sound a bit rough because I have a cold. And today, well, as you can see, we're playing modded Minecraft. As also you can see, it's a bit rough because I'm playing with a different texture pack. That's the reason why. And well, if I gift off the texture, well, it'll take a long time to process and also look janky because I can't even use shaders at all on the version I am on, which is 1.12.2, which is a very old one. I do want to do a very old one later on, but yeah, it should be all fine. But the problem is why? Because that is simply because of the fucking textures of ridiculousness, and because my fucking POV is like freaking just rough. So it's gonna be a freaking something. And as you can tell, we're actually chucking at 30 FPS. At best. Why? Because I'm also streaming, and also because they can see me doing this is the reason why. Because they like my new hat. But if I was on my other computer, I have no camera on there, and you will probably be a bit better. But no, we're gonna stuck with this. I always wanted to play with textures, but this is what I get with this. I think I have more of it in this one. Oh, I do. Not much though, but I get 12 of it, so I'll take it. Jesus. This is very old school texture, if you may not know the gamer this or may not know. Because, well, as you simply see it, this is actually a very old texture pack that's very well known. Probably not many known for you all out there much anymore. But before shaders, this was our go-to, was packs. And mods, well, mods made and most of them made have their own separate texturing. That's why back in the day, this was always the way before shaders came around. The shaders were a bit harder too. I would like to play shaders on here, but again, I really cannot play shaders on this goddamn thing here. Oh yeah, baboos. That's the reason why. We also have regular. As you can tell, there's actually a bit of texture issues. That's because of some things there. I forgot that I got to put baboos on to make it more in sync. But why is this a heavy FPS trucker? 2 reasons. One, it's a big, heavy space science one. That's why everything's like a bit chunky. And tech. So, yeah. And this is I'm on a decent monitor too. By all means, so. Yeah. It's a bit of a trucker, and that's not because of the shade of the texture pack. If I got the shaders, I'd have these more higher FPS, but also look plain. But also because you also see a weird gray fill grain. That's because of another mod I install, which is basically it basically has more undead creatures, which is a bit pain in the ass. Pam's is still a bit off textured. Why? Because there's a bunch of Pams. And also, I think right now, I think we would not even do well. By any means. For what we're currently running. So, this is what we were running with today. So, yeah. Welcome to Mod and Minecraft Mod's lifestyle of freaking pain and suffering. Fucking assholes, anyways. So, but also because we have some tinkers out here, so that's the reason why. We'll roll with that later, which I do want to. Let me get more wood. But as you may tell, I'm a bit sound sick. Sorry about that. Because that and also may cough at times, so beware. So we're just gonna. I just want to put. I want to do a stream. I did want to do Balatro, but again, I think it's more of a freaking like a small type of night type of do Balatro. Besides, like some cool shit. Actually, some of these should be textured, except for some few between more mousy mods, because like I said, some of these seeds are there in Pam's Harvest as well. Because Pam's Harvest is like the only one that grows with, is like the one that's oddly odd textured until I want to, but I don't think it can even handle it. But I'll take my chances with this. Besides, it takes a huge fucking boatload of fucking goddamn RAM to run it with the shaders. Especially with this type of mod pack I'm running. It's not even the biggest one. Yeah, it's not the biggest one. It's the most stuff in it, but that's what you can say about that. Let's move on. Basically, we're trying to explore, but we're in a jungle biome. And our site's a bit slow. That's because of, well, our sight range is low to have decent FPS. Other than that, we'll be trucking around. And subtextures are a bit odd. That's because it's what versions I am and what already are from, especially like down there. Because oh no. Oh yeah, forgot about don't tell me. It's like an Ike's. No, that's a Banshee. I forgot. I don't like an Ike's here. I pray to God I don't like an Ike's here. That's a Banshee. I don't like an Ike's. That's a Banshee. I want to get out of here. I'm gonna die. I swayed by a fauna. What the fuck was that? Ooh! I'm gonna die. Fuck it is. Where is my body? Oh! There. Panda. So that's a fucking thing. Is the Banshee dead? Nope, Banshee ain't dead. Banshee ain't dead. Okay, fuck. Ugh, that's what killed me. Where you are from? What are you even from? Oh, no, don't get close to you. What even are? I guarantee Mousy. Or... No! I guarantee that's from either from a Mousy Mods or freaking more creatures. Or a Banshee for it. Like I can tell it's off textured, so... Two things. It could be either a... Could be either fish from the undead, most likely, or a mousy creature, mousy mobs. No, I mean, or no, or more creatures. More creatures in our old mod. However, the difference between this one and I have is that the more creatures was originally an older mod that was unupdated. We're in a jungle biome, and that's what we got. Okay. I'm not gonna easily leave this, are we? Not surprising. We're gonna be stuck in this hellhole. This hellhole for a while. I forget biomes of plenty months in here. Bio generation's good, quite a good. So it's something else, I tell you. Now it's getting dark, so it's getting much more dangerous here. If I don't get the fuck out of here. That's gonna suck. I probably think he's for shit that purchased from Mo Creatures. Besides the pandas from Future MC, I know that for a fact. And it's getting dark out, and we're still walking around in the jungle like a fucking madman. Fucking hell, this is gonna go bad. And dark, this is gonna go bad. And I think I just have a torch because I can't see shit here. Because I need to see shit. Because we're already going to be a death hell here. Once we get to that fucking lake, by all means. The FPS is down because of the torch. Did I read correctly? Yeah, no, it's just my imagination. But I think this torch causes FPS damage. Oh boy. Oh boy. Like I said, we're gonna have some issues here. I can tell that the FPS is going down because of it. So, I think it's on details. Let's see. What do I do? I think it's smoke. Examinations. Examinations. Oh, because the flames look weird. I think it's smoke. This one is just bent like this because of that. I remember that these teeth were a pain in the ass. At least we found out clear lines were actually out of this fucking area. Ugh. Alright. Let's at least gotta find a place we can just go and chill and start mining for fuck's sake. Well, that's actually fine one here though. Cause we need some better tooling, because we're gonna suffer if we don't do anything shit right here. So, we'll go chill here. Now, I think this is biome we are in a biome. Because over there is more jungle over there. You're just a plain desert of hell. Why always these two areas we always suffer? Because that's who we are. When you're an oil area. But I think right now we need goddamn tools. Or we're gonna be suffering like a fucker. Eat that, but I think we use this fucker. Wooden pick, you go away. I don't need one to my door right now. Let's see. Because I'm around Tinker shortly. No, I'm not even gonna bother to make that right now. I'm just gonna fucking mine my guy here. Because I ain't fucking around with that yet. First I want to get some freaking stone materials right away anyways. Before I go that route. There's copper here. Where's some copper? Still is copper. But you really can't make materials out of it either. But as you can tell, there's some odd textures. Because there's no mod for this. That's why it looks like that. There are ways to make it. There's ways in Muck Around Generation. It's a huge different complex that you can actually smooth it out. Make it to one ore to generate, but I never got that far. I'm not even skilled to do that, but I seen it done. I seen it done. It says we can't even make a copper tool. Now there is a bauxite, which is basically aluminum. Because forestry, minerals, and you. Because copper, bronze, consisting. No, I need copper. Copper. Can be only melted by a smelter, and we're using tankers. Before it was added by a freaking default, you had to sell moss for this, and copper was not even in. It's by tankers. And there's some also odd ores like this that because of the backport mod I installed, to add other stuff into this, to bring some future stuff into this. That's why it's here or there. That's why some is there. Let's keep it minimal. Guess we'll chill in that little cavern ours for now. Although I guess might as well get the tinker tools made up for it, so I think it'll be fine. Might as well chill in here in our little weird off cave. But I'm not questioning it. Alright, let's get rid of this. But we can make copper tools. It's by thermal, but I think it's not even that good for harvest level. Yeah, Spartan weaponry is another one, but we don't have. There is a texture for that, but that texture ain't nowhere near. That texture is not even installed for this current version of Minecraft, so the only one that is shields, ironically. But we can make a copper pig from thermal, but I doubt that exists in here. But overall, I only got weaponry for copper. Right here, you have copper for thermal, which I think is not even good compared to stone, anyways. Besides, we do stone pick. It's roughly the same thing as copper, which is a bit more better. Sorry. You're gonna expect to hear that quite a bit because I'm sick as fuck. But copper is like another source, but it doesn't really do much on that. But besides, also not even a bother if we're gonna make Tinker's tools, we're gonna fucking make Tinker tools. So very get that down. We can do this way. Besides, we gotta do a couple of things anyways to get this all set up before day. I prefer to get this done before day. Our station, but we do need our one for regular, and that's that. Tool station. We need this for part. We need a chest. Also one for stencil. Stencil. And pattern. It's not even day yet, is it? Nope, it's not. These are your main essentials for Tinker, the original Tinkers. I don't have any tools that even smelt the goddamn coal, copper. Let's stay away from the other fuckers, but I get this done, it doesn't look better. So, we need armor stations at the last. We need stencil. Stencil. Pattern chest. And we don't need to place this down yet. We don't need to. I just want to get those two set up so I can just shove this in there. Because I only have links to one. I would basically just do this. So. Saves me time and also space. Tool, tough, binding, tough, wide, hand, cross guard, knife blade, bow limb, bow string, bow arrow, arrow shaft, fletching, and these guys for the armor, but I doubt we even make that armor if I want to. Karma, and a Scythe. But that's how much we got left. And now I can actually take these with me without worrying about them going away. Saves me room. Oh, the sun's rising up. Good. I think we got a pickaxe. Ah, shit. Yeah, I saw we were minimum. I might make a pickaxe anyways. So anyways, why? Because I'm fucking making a fucking stone tool. Dumbass. Stone pick. And a stone axe. You come with me. You come with me. Oh, don't do that to me, you bastard. I was all set from that point on, really. Shove these guys here. I'm not gonna bother to get that copper now. I'm just gonna go away now. I'm waiting just here just so I can see. Alright, let's explore. Got a better place than this, oh well. Got better than the jungle. Son of a... Oh, he's wearing fucking armor. I'm gonna die because of this fuck. Son of a fucking ass. Yeah. Fucking motherfucker. Alrighty. After that fucking incident, we should be fine now. I'm going around here. So I'm gonna go get out of this jungle. Right. That goes without pre-generate, but I don't want to. Just want to get into the game. At the same time, I don't want to bother with it. Bamboo, though. I should use it, anyways. But sure, I can't do much with future MC. Anyways, if I can tell bamboo. We can make a stick, though. That's what you can make it do. That's what you can make with a bamboo now. Oh. It's weird seeing this like this texture. Oh yes. I think I ran with regular default generation too. I didn't want to change to a goddamn like goddamn bombs plenty, but I'm not gonna reset it because take what it can. So we're stuck with a jungle, which is not ideal, but again, it's a jungle. Mystical craft is set. I don't get any space. I have my up on this fucking jungle hole. Where's that jungle today, huh? I'm gonna large bombs anyways. At least I get some flint tools I want to. Let's see if we get some flint sack. Way to get flints also is it's another reason why to get that early, besides those two. Because I think it's a good early starter. I can't remember. Flinty. 113 for iron, because you run at the iron, but reason why is bonus against on armor targets. I don't know what it used, but also I think that's also prior before other previous versions. Quite a that though. Mostly goes for like freaking materials for it gets damaging anyways. There's another cave down here. Oh, coal. Yes, I need coal. More than anything down here. Very dark, but I need coal. Thank you. Only 4 coal though. Why 4 coal? That's so bad. Blech. Oh, he's better than nothing though. So there's copper, bauxite, tin, more coal. Yes, please. But usually why you can tell the cave generation is a bit different because when the mods changed generation to make it better in early days, so it's much more worth a damn. Graphite, sulfur, copper. You want to go with copper, I'd rather not. Quartz. There's quartz is actually what we need. I think I don't have legenites in here. I think I don't have any quartz, but that's a good material to get too. Only one now? Seriously? If we're gonna explore this cave a little bit, might as well get some torches. Might as well. Get rid of that then. Oh, I just have to make this sexy 4-stack. Huh. But no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna use that to give me some of these. Okay. Mostly after for coal right now. Iron better to be iron better, but you need to make a basic tool for that. Mostly want searcher's quartz by any means. That's bauxite. As you can tell, it's a bit annoying. Oi! That hurts. There's dilithium. I was trying to find a jet big enough for it to make that, but it doesn't have it. Or junk though. Does not have it though, which that's why it makes it a bit odd. But yeah, before there were ores, you actually had to get the ores itself. I'll take the iron now because I need the iron. Iron, fucking hell! Oh, what's a lightning ring? Oh, that's a lightning one. Oh no, oh no, I'm gonna die again by a fucking skeleton. This is why I don't want to be here. Because of this shit. That's something that has special freaking mobs in here too. I remember correctly, which that means it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. I want our quartz though, but I ain't going risking back down in that hell. No, thank you. No, thank you. I want to get out of there before I fucking die. Oh, let's at least get out of here. At least get fucking buried and build. Is that all I'm asking? Apparently not. It's not dark yet, but we can put this down, you know. Another interesting fact is also which one you decide. 1.28 is a bit more. We want to think better, you gotta go a bit lower. Mostly all the patches are either 128 or 64. If you want to max out patches, you gotta go to 64, even though it's small. Well, it keeps it consistent, but I doubt we're doing consistency, aren't we? What I do need is to get some comfort, which I just gotta chop, I gotta kill some fucking sheep. 4 coal, there's 4 coal. How much coal I have? 45 coal. That's not bad. I think I'll wreck my thing now. I want to get that coal. But I need to kill some sheep. Move away, bird. Because I need one more to give myself a small bed. A bed, but again, I need an 8-bed. That's something there. Come here. 3 mutton, but I get myself. Idiot. Sorry. Why is it makes up a little comfy bed for me to sleep without fucking bed? It's big. That's what I want. I got full inventory shit again. But this will help us. Why? Because I can actually sleep without going saving the spawn. It's not ideal, but again, you want to get the bat when you walk in, explore, and you get the night over. You get the quick down. You don't have to worry about it. I don't know. That's how I view that. How big is this fucking jungle? Damn. There's a river ahead. There's some blocks ahead, I guess, but I'm going this way. The better it goes to the river, the better. It means I get branch off from the biome. I tried it. I want to make these feeds quick, but I really cannot. Because it's part of the process. No matter how you try it, it's the frickin' process. Oh, did I forget about Titania? Nope, undead. I swear to God, I want to make sure if I have Botania. If it's Botania in here, then I need to fucking put that in here. Or it's gonna look fucking janky as hell. My idea was to put the foundations. Well, that's film misery because I put the whole fucking things into the pack. I think better dives in here? I doubt if I don't better dive in this fucking batch. Take a little snoozer. There we go. See? Hey. There's oil. Actually does work. Some textures can work, older ones, but you gotta be... Best advice, you gotta be roughly around the same version you're installing. Having your thing. I mean like that. Yeah, it's 1.12.2. So you definitely need to find ones that are 1.12.2 or at least below it. Not too much below it. But again, I really don't know how that works. Sometimes it does work, sometimes it does not. Now we have a weird compatible issue. Or some weird textures that don't look right. I'm finally out of that hellhole. Whew. Near a fucking river finally. Jesus. Aye. Yeah. Oh, at basalt. Nice. Little junky boat. There's some ones actually make it to original style. It's some people do that. I don't care. It's a boat. It's a boat. So why fucking bother? There's a crab over there. Go after that freaking mountain to get some basalt, but what you can do with it? Palm tree, but mostly more jungle. Is it really a jungle area? Why a jungle? I want to get out of the jungle, but we're fucking better anyways. There's a river over there, so... This is the ocean, and over here is more beach and desert. Again, I'm also running on a freaking low sight, because one of the FPS is to get some consistent FPS. Oh, yeah, such a sheer ship. If I did, I'm missing one of those. Or not, it's like too much fucking texture noise anyways. Well, there's much you guys do about it, but it's more of a beach area here. Ah, it's more of a desert. Why? So either a beach or a desert. Well, there actually is a building here for HB here. Should probably find some good shit here, actually. Might find some good shit in this. Let's see. HB. HB, what does this guy has to offer? But you're in a desert. So either jungle or desert so far. Blech. Ah, yes. HB mod pack. This one has more nuclear stuff. Actually, it makes it adds more freaking Fallout. Rephrase that. It adds more Fallout related stuff. Bunch of versions though, I'll take. Anvils, casings. Orange pedal silk, we found Parloium and some bread. And a Twinkie. I'm just shocked that no one tried to add the freaking HB mods to the texturing. But again, probably was too much. Steel though. Free steel, not much. We need ram resistance, that's that, but... You're gonna need this anyways. How much durability that is? 105 anyways. Blast furnace. Which actually quite good to grab one of those right now, I think of it. 2 free blast furnaces. I could probably go a bit more on and get all of them. Makes things quicker. But again, you really can't do much with those. They say they do, but some mods don't agree with future. But I think this also, like, needs more lava on anything, really. Why the fuck did I grab those? Because I did. I thought it was the other ones. Nope, 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 nope. These are precisely HB, which is actually an interesting mod to dive in by its own outright. But there's free iron blocks here. I'm taking that check because there's free iron. Free iron, I'll take it. That's 18 iron. Yes. Free 18 iron. Yeah. See if I can make some iron tool right now. For my mining adventures. Not much in this though. I was hoping not, but yeah. In the desert, I'll take what I can out of that. I was hoping to find something better, but no, no, no. I want to go down HP so bad, but it looks like a bit more complicated, but it's actually a fascinating mod. Then you have nuclear craft. Nuclear craft itself is a freaking amazing thing in its own right. More jungle. Well, there's more rivering around the jungle anyways. Either desert or jungle. Which sucks? Especially for biomes of plenty in here. I should have put biomes of plenty in here. I should have. The generations actually have much more interesting biomes than normal, but eh. Can't complain or I committed this far, so I'm not going to fucking force resend new mode just for the sake of it. Ready to late for it anyways. But I'll take what I can to see what I can find more other biomes around here. Oh, here's ourselves. There's actually a biome right here. We have terracotta canyons. There's a different biome. Odd one. I think it's biomes all you go. Yep, biomes you go, which is not. Doesn't have nothing for our textures. This was very fucking more recent to the freaking patch. But the canyons is another one for it. I think it was just junk anyways for crystal. is fascinating, nonetheless. I also hope that biomes you go have a texture, but they don't. Biomes with plenty do, but not texture, but I mean go. Both great biome generation mods. There's a shark over there. Yeesh. But it depends how far, but it takes quite a bit. There's a shark face just following me. Yay. Yeah. There are sheep. Ugh. There's a slime island here. Nice. I'll go after that. Do some slime tools. It's a matter of time when you gotta learn to stop. But we can't do much about that. Alright, so that's actually a separate island to that. That's not a jungle area. Yeesh, come on. Do. Bugger. I feel like I'm gonna get past the jungle. Which sucks, because I want to get past the jungle biome. Don't get me wrong, it's nice, but it's also ridiculous. It's getting dark again. But there's a dud over there. There we go. Also, I'm near a beach because of that. Oh, there's actually a purple slime out. Ooh, that's a good area. That's a good. The night slime. But we still need a smelter. Is this literally a entire jungle area? Why? God. The other reason why it's also a bit knacking because of the spawn rate. Oh, it's actually near a volcano. The more mods you add, like say more mobs, the more entities are required to load in, and that takes quite a bit of power from your PC. There's simple little things here and there. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's just bad. But it's the process, really. You gotta know how far you can push your thing, but also when to stop, when not to add more. For me, I'm improving on that. But this one is a bit testing it because also. But overall, if I would, I'd put shaders on. That would be it, shaders. But since shaders doesn't work well anymore with 1.12, it looks so bad, else you're stuck on a screen. So to compensate is either buy or get a resource pack. where you can run a shaders on 1.12, but it's not a good process. Some mods agree with it, some mods do not. Especially for 1.12. Mostly the most modded and well-known mods are home to. That's why people tend to go. That's why people forget about 1.12 now, because there are much more better options and much more performance related into anything's related. This is really a huge jungle biome. Why not give me a fucking other biome? I mean, I like this bay area. I like this bay, the jungle. Maybe a little beach hut, maybe. Yeah, I probably could do that. A little beach spot. Try not to get too distracted, because we're going to go out a bit of our room. My point is, though, there's many versions that are most very well known, popular, or the golden age, if people would call it that. But it depends on your experience and preference, and if you experienced it. Now, so if you say you want like the goodest mods, 1.12. But if you want the latest mods, oh, it'd be between like 1.19 and 20, but also 0.16. Why? It's simple, really, because 16 above, more, and also below added what we well know now as Create. Create is the biggest mod that's very much more popular now. Before that, there was other mods that were prior to the same. Oh, you found out a different biome finally. For fuck's sake. Yes. But as I was continuing on. But if you want more combat related, I'll say this rightly, combat related, yeah, there was combat mods. That'll be between 7.7 to 1.8, but 1.7.10. I ain't joking. That's the earliest one you get far. That's prior, and also it's like home for the latest huge early combat mods. Amada Grove. I joined Amada Grove, but the Amada Grove is always a good place here. I have a separate base building right there, but I like it. I like this biome, but again, I will try something different besides Amada Grove. I like the biome. But as I was saying, the heavy combat mods are 1.7.10, probably a bit earlier too, but most like 1.7.10. The most famous mods, well, they're all far around about during the time frame, but if you want to go that far, it'd be 1.12 is the max you can get to it. Then there was the bunch of other ages. There was currently the current modern age of Minecraft mods. I say that lightly because it's lower in the current modern age. How far you can say what you can say about that. It's because of two things for that. The most well-known mods are either in 1.12 or 1.7.10. But the most recent mods, well, that's 1.16 above to 1.19. 1.19 to 18, or 18 to 19, well, 18 is, it's iffy, but 18 and 19 are the good modern age areas, because one, you got the deep dark, and you have the much more wild generation. But 1.19.2, the other hand, is the most popular mod for horror mods, or known as the Dweller Slop era. The Dweller Slop that people loved. So that's like mix up like a bunch of stuff. Like I said, if you talk to any Minecraft player, even older ones, yeah, they'll be questionable, which is like modern area of fucking modding. We're in a little more foresty, huh? For the modern age. So we have a Jericho forest. Is it Bombs Aplenty or is it the Bombs You Go? It looks like Bombs You Go version variant. I want to try to find a place so we can chill, but it's just exploring, finding better areas. Because what we're going to quite a lot of space. Ah, fields. We're actually near a plains area. Good. I always want to explore that area before make area. Because we're in a good spot for fern forest, a monogrove, which is nice, but also the pain has to build. And also there's fields. This is biomes you go. See, the only reason why I like biomes you go. Oh, hello. Turtle. Because biomes you go actually adds much more biomes mystical, however, roughly the same. The biomes will plenty. Ah, you fucking bitch. There's a mine there. How did I die? There's a fucking mine. How the fuck am I over there? It's a death. Yeah. Huh. Ooh. Hey, ooh. 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 Like I didn't wear my mask to get hit by that, thankfully. Alright, back all the same after that little incident. But yeah, biomes all you go, it actually much more makes it more mystifying and adventurous compared to biomes of plenty, but the original, ironically, they're all the same. It just depends on the generation. Really. But why am I here? Because I actually like the biome, but also want to be near one that's biomes of plenty related biome. So we can actually have some similar texture besides being wander off into this weird this weird area. I'm not complaining though. Huge forest over here. I think there's actually a mystical one. I'm sure it's actually one just a mystical biome or old grove. Ooh. Oh, that's a slime island. Ah. Moly, moly, moly. Oh, just little pockets. Just little pockets in the field. Alright. Fair point. Fair. Ah. Fuck. Oh, it sucks to be sick. Anywho. Like I said, there's a bunch of history between these mods and a bunch of Minecraft versions. You either had to watch it at the prime or live the prime to understand what I'm trying to say. But if you want to go a bit deeper, see it's retro weirder. Before Curse Forge, all mods were were a bit questionable. How to get them installed. That's a fact. So it looks like it over here. We have a Cherry Grove. I guess biomes will play our future. We have a Quagmire. Is it biomes you go or plenty? Biomes you go. You see what I mean? That's much for biomes. So that's a part of your forest or this one area. You actually gotta explain and explore this. By any means. I hate doing these types of streams like this because all I'm busy is just like trying to find, exploring all I freaking want, just to find a good spot to build. And all we do is like bad time. It's just weird. Well, that's just early on. That if you understand the current generation of command program, it's decent, but also weird. Especially when we add mods, it makes it quite ridiculous. It's stupid. I say that lightly. There's a slime under here. Not that bad though. Oi ho! Ooh, beautiful there. Because this is a fern area, fernwood. And doesn't have much use to it. Doesn't have much use. Or unless they're all oak, but doubt it. But if they're all oak, then never mind then. Before I change to fern. Oh yeah, it is. Oh yeah, they're all oak wood. Yay. Why I say that because later version months is all fernwood. Would you like fern? But as much use. Let's see what's around the quagmire before we go here. But I think we're gonna chill in before this huge forest. That was like cave sound. That sounded like cave. Why the fuck you playing a cave sound? Huh. Weird. We're also near a cave, so what the hell? Azel. Actually, near a prairie. Nice. Yep, we're near a prairie. Yay. And it's fine, you go prairie. Ah! You see what I mean like this? Don't get me wrong. Drifts is all nice, but it's basically the same thing. There's no texture to it, which annoys me. But again, each have their own same different ID with them, but they say it can work together, but the problem is they're really exactly the same. Either find the Bombs of Play variant or the default version of this one. But as you can tell, it's the same grass block. It's a bit of a little annoyancy, but this is what we got for a prairie, which is not that bad. Yeah, especially also because it's a bit little delayment, but again, it's really all these fucking huge mods. Give me this. And oil, of course, it's really in the fields. That's surprising. One thing odd that oil always ruins it. So we either have a prairie or a serious forest. And the prairie's not that bad, it's flat. It just have these guys that don't look with the same texture. Well, there's one you gotta find, but I think I installed a duplicate mod that stops that. That's the later version. But I installed a mod that stops duplicate versions. Once you got a note about, well, at least if you don't, just enough IDs is for 1.12, but if you sign them on 1.12, you gotta worry about RAM cap, Java cap, before those fix in 1.13. Oh, God. Hurts my fucking voice to talk like this. As you can tell, it's basically hard to load all this because, like I said, it's a hunky boy. And not to mention, also running with freaking textures. We're actually called resource packs, believe it or not. Alright. So what do I mean by that? Some little... bad idea. Some little history. Before you well know resource packs, it was what's called texture packs. Don't know why they changed it, but it's basically the same thing. Just resource pack now. Don't know why. So we have an enchanted fortress near a Magwar. Not that bad. This little area to build there. Since we're gonna build where we're gonna use a bunch of flat land, I was gonna probably take a prairie. I want to also be in a good spot though. Don't get me wrong. I only have like goddamn 4 jungle wood. I need to take some oak. Might as well chop some oak wood down to get some saplings. Part of my neck. I think I gotta stick with this. Maybe that's really grown there. Of course, they dropped me a goddamn fucking thing. You scumbag. Come on! Give me a goddamn fucking ass thing here. Take this though. Give me that. Alright, there's oak tree right there. Alright, I'll basically stick with this. There we go. We got to build an apple tree. That was an interesting comment with somebody ago. But it's oak. It's apple though. You got an oak sapling. 1, 2. 1 single oak sapling. I need more than that. He's 1, 2, or 3, 4 at best. Oh, yeah. Voila. Alright, you can do this again. This is other reason why other Minecrafts like this is this little glitch here. You'll load, it will not load because there's too much shit going on. That is just a quirk of freaking 1.12. 4 saplings, just what I want. Okay, that takes care of that. My axe is about to break. See what I mean? Alright, so if we got the wood. Either do enchanted or go down the prairie. I think we'll go down the prairie today. We're going to the prairie. Wait, before you even figure out how horses came about, these were the original predecessors. These were the original ones, but not really. This is extended. This is the changed version, but all creatures was the start of it. Was the birth of those. Then Notch saw it and added to it. But yeah, very interesting history. Yeah. Odd history. Wait, it goes far. I think it's 1.13 now. 1.13. Far is that? I think it was 1.13. No, 3. I think. It's bad ages, as you know, between 2 versions. Wait a lot. If you want to go really old school, you go on 1.20, 2.5. That's really old school. And original of Tekkit, too. You don't know what I'm saying? You don't need to. Well, it's just missing money history. But I think we're doing well with this area, though. It's just a prairie. By any means. Well, goes to a river. What's the next pond over there? Holy oil! Yeah, you can tell us like oil and Buildcraft oil are just random as hell. That's just a huge oil. Ah, we have a body woods. Quite like jointer wood. There's some biomes of plenty too. So I'll take it. Yes. Biomes you go. Damn it! It's a pine. But still, it's a bit more darker wood. It won't be up to the same texture. But is that? You got no reason why I was gonna yank. Let's go yank biomes you go. For biomes of plenty. Goes to that now. So we got these two, which you actually get a bunch of oak. It's actually quite good wood for it. Don't get me wrong. I actually want to see what does it look like in here. Did I get it? Over there. it's that type of dog, which is not that bad. But you can tell a difference between the texture is how it looks like that. Compared to like this episode, different one. Jesus. I just get barely meters, some of the loading time meters. But you can tell there's a bit more darker texture. But also doesn't mind well here. It's very good wood. What sucks though is just because Biomes You Go. It's not in the Biomes of Plenty. But let's see what it is about this every wood. Which is actually a good wood. It just sucks is that it's not Biomes of Plenty version. Because I'll gladly grab Biomes of Play version with the hate without the spite of it. Plus this is it. That was the same wood. Oh yeah, I guess you can tell. Great oak, but as you can tell, you can see a bit difference right there between the two. From the texture pack and to the default texture. Yeah. And I always want to test this too. So, see right there's this one right here, Biomes of Play version. And that's the one we look for this one. As you can tell, it's basically the same thing. But it's like just much more different generation. Like, I don't understand why that you don't know it process, but I guess probably just for coding reasons. But there is. It's just this version. You can't find these because this year is dominated by Biomes You Go. It's a great oak. It's only Biomes You Go exclusive. See what I mean? Because is what Biomes of Go do is basically adds more areas. However, this basically has Biomes of Plenty. And Biomes of Plenty is a bit the longest. Biomes of Go has more Mystic Fight. It just most of shaders is fine, but with like the mod itself, it's for resources. But I'm not complaining. Besides, we're in a prairie area. Besides, you want to stick with the default wood or not? That's just the default fate of it, really. Because we only get the freaking goddamn You Go versions. We don't have the Biomes of Play versions. But if we're gonna build what we're gonna do. If we're gonna take over the prairie, that's what we're gonna do. And the prairie, we're gonna stick with the Umbroni wood. It doesn't look textury, but again. Probably come back to like a different save of this next time. Just probably get rid of Biomes You Go. Just for sake of it, because it adds more wood, but also it's basically the same freaking thing. For Biomes of Plenty, just extra biomes here and there. Actually, let's do a quick search. Let's show you a difference. Because there's Biomes of Plenty, as you can tell by the texture. Then there's this one, Biomes You Go. Right, here's the wood. We saw it. Right there, that one is that. These are the woods you can find. Where you go. Read the planks versions. See? More different wood types than anything. Then you have Plenty, which is way in the front. See, we got this, we got Manago, Jericho. See what I mean? It's basically the same thing. Fucking next week, booking bothering me. It's basically the same thing. Just a little extra small here and there and generation changes. But people recommend to do both. You can run both if you can. If you can't, then don't bother, but all I'm going to say is up to preference. If you're going to run a texture, yeah, but that's also if you're in this version, mind you. Because this doesn't spawn naturally here. It doesn't. That's from the mods. But, as I'm saying... Hurry, I stop talking. Oh. But yeah, just bear by preference. If you want texture pack, you gotta find this, but you gotta find the right version. But if it's just like 1.12, it doesn't have access to shaders, that'd be my guess. It just depends, really. If you like the old style, but it's also this is the original style, not the freaking new versions you see nowadays. So, without me yapping my ass off, let's at least get a fucking place foundation, because either I'm gonna hurt my voice talking more longer, or I'm next to be fucking bodying like a motherfucker. So, here's some water puddles, which sucks, but it'll do. There's also a little random ruined structure there in front of it. First thing I think, well, let's just chill here. Vitamins. Let's build a little area right here, anyways. So near some areas, not bad. Or it could be underneath my freaking running if I want to. Just near this area, near the water. Right about the cave, though, if I'm on that route. Yeah. I think all of us are like gigantic cave anyways, there's really no different because all of us are one giant cave. It depends where you want to build, right? I like to be close to wood, but also want to be some distance where we're going to expand to. Whether that's above there, or just like freaking, oh my, because we're underneath the area. I think it's in the air. Because if you see that right now, there's this, but I think it's in the air. But for sake of things, we're gonna chill. We're gonna go build our little base right here, build our little hut right here. Because we gotta go clean this up. We can't clean up anyways, so. On this version, sadly. So we gotta smack it. We gotta smack it. That's the reason why I want to get used to paint my clears out easily. But you can't really can't. You do the grass though, but not this type of grass. Native biomes are plenty, but that's about it. But yeah, that's one of the interesting biomes you go on, but also plenty ore extractor. They're weird. That's in later versions, but they're a bit weird. I also think it's probably just a COD one to each update or something like that. I don't know. But they're all good biome generation. It's just that they're just all similar. They're just a bit more wood and a bit more generation, like I said. Just different generations each time. It's getting dark too. Good. But I also have this issue. It'll delay and all of that because of too much shit going on. And right there like that. There's too much shit going on, it's hard to keep a track. That's why you gotta be cautious with that. Guess that's the old version of Minecraft anyways, really. But yeah, 1.12 precisely, you gotta worry about this. Too much mods you install in general anyways. Try to sleep, but it's not gonna do much with it. There's like too much shit going on to load. So, like I said, that's a bit of issue right here. One of bit issues. Saying on that website, as you can tell, it's very, yeah. Basically, a way to this goddamn fucking thing loads up. There we go. Ay, ay, ay. Mine have more versions is a bitch. As you know, I'll probably do it. Do it. Okay. Alright, Oakwood or Junglewood? I think we'll do Oak. Oak for a little shark, yeah. Hello! Oh, come on, come on. Yeah, it's 4 or 3. I think it's 4 or 3. I think so. No, it's 4. Oh, always like that. Ay, ay, ay. As I said, you gotta work with it. There's so much shit going on, it's hard to freaking process it. Oh, Jesus. Auto Minecraft in a shell. Old or new, it doesn't matter. I say we go this route. And 25 for the oak frame, huh? I know which one the oak grown, but let's see, let's go start planting our shit right here. That's gonna hurt me, yeah? Not yet, at least. Yeah. Let's go. I mean, it's over there, but yeah. Let's see. I don't want to shove my fucking trees in this fucking area. Yeah, that's nice to go here. Bunch of seeds, which I have a bunch full of inventory. Or use them, but for reason we got. Yeah. Potato. 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 Ah! Fuck. We have wheat seeds, hemp seeds, we have ender lily. I don't think how much farmable shit we have. Yeesh. So, we'll shove this oak here. Don't get anything from this anyways. I might as well get some other time at it. I do need to change my skin at some point. I want to change my skin bad. I've been stuck with it for a year. There we go. Alright, so that's going with that. Let's see. I probably just shove it up as well. Okay. Ah, you mother. Oh, it doubled. See, that's a bit of glitchy. It's a bit of a glitchy. Bit of a glitchy boy. Alrighty. Looks like we're trying to almost strip it. Oh. Let's see if we stripped it a bit down. We get to it. Let's see. It's not that bad. It looks bad like that, actually. It looks good. Actually looks decent with that. I actually like that. May look odd, but one thing with Junglewood is that it's a bit lighter. I don't know. I don't understand. People have their own preferences. I don't really not much like Junglewood at all. They're near a freaking hive too. Yay! That was good for forestry. You can handle forestry. Trying to think I trying to remember how I did forestry. It's been years since while I did forestry. But you can make yourself a small little garden forestry. They also better different wood plank variants. I need a new axe later after this. I can make my iron right now, but I'd rather not waste that yet. It's gonna break though. Come on. Oh, perfect. Oh, no, damn it. Yeah, I just want to get myself a friction. I just want to stick with it. Really timed it, but I think I'm gonna stick with a fucking wood one. Because I don't want to waste my material to make a frickin' one I don't want to use. Yeah, that breaks. Oh. I'll be right back. All the way or just Texas? Good, 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 good. But apparently we did see the news that Telcom CEO is I don't care. Like that. Want to show the head off? So. I never do that. Oh, let's see. Oh, I forget to like a fucking butter. Alright. Now back to this. Here. I think we'll do this. Dig that because I'm fucking using wood, but still. Because I'm doing it. It's probably just dumbass, but. Yeah. Yeah. Sticking with it. Or just stick with goddamn glass. Yeah, I'll stick with doing something odd, something different. Something different. Always keep doing the same thing because that's what I fucking do. I try to do something different. I get this. I try to do some more creativity. I get this. I think I'm looking not that bad. It's like I'm looking over there like a fucking maniac. I don't have to do that. It just looks so weird. I'm not complaining. It's just so weird. It's a house, it's a house. It's a house, it's a house. Weird house, I tell you that much. Alright. So let's get all set up to the stencil. Pattern. Station. Actually, we do one. There. And we'll shove the rest of the stencils there. Get some space. And armor station. There. Looks odd, but again, it's power of Tinkers. It just doesn't look right with it. So now that's all I can do. One. So do some wonders. Make some better tools. We'll build a chest area. Jungle chests. Do. This makes sense to do it, but I'm doing it. So there's also like just a cluster area, but I'm doing anything spectacular with it. Keep our stone because we need it to make tools, so we'll do that. Wait, what? That's what the iron. We give us some more iron. I think we need steel. We can use this. I think we need to craft it though. Or steel. Steel needs to be melted down. Duh. That's why I make a smeltery for that. If we're gonna do this, roots could be a clusterfuck as hell today. That's not even tall, it's not even big enough. So we gotta go with that road. Yep. This could be a tight squeeze. Yeah, it's gonna be a tight squeeze. What? I don't want to. Besides iron, we gotta make our own iron shit with this later. Alright. Let's see. Oh, you being a pain again? Yep, he's being a pain again. Yep, this is the reason why. It's a big pack, but a pain ass pack to run. And I was wasting all my figures on that now, didn't I? Yep, I did. Yep, I did. now. You're a turkey. There's a turkey around here. Turkey. Turkey, 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 turkey. Turkey. Oh, it's kind of some other layers yet. Yeah, I complain about it. Oh, Jesus Christ, there's a turkey right there. Right next to me. Give me that. Bugger off, you bastard turkey. Oh, some wood. Good, good. Jungle Tools. Got there. Yeah. I could make that junk house if I wanted to, but I don't. Alrighty. Oh. You shove the gravel there, and the steel. This junk. That's free carrot. Shut the boat. Alright, I can make some gravel with a crude sort of what I'll do right now. Alright, let's get this set up. Let's at least give ourselves another blade. Oh, give me another flint. Oh, no. Bug out again, you bastard. Because that was a bit, like I said, it's a processing demanding. But again, like I said, it's rotting bunch of shit. So you might have trouble with it. I'll tell you on that. 30 iron. What I'm doing is actually an old trick. You can just basically smack the same block to get a flint out of it. There we go. Oh, we got 3 extra rods there. Good for flint and steel. Good for flint and steel. Good. We'll shove you there. My torch is back in my hand. And also shove this guy right there. Do. Now we just basically need to build goddamn freaking windows. At least the trees are growing well. Alright, so we have some coal, we have some wood, not gonna do much good for other tools. Anyways, we could do copper. No, I think that's something else. No, get iron, we need to smelt it. Alright. So let's get to creating. I do want to actually want a wide guard. So we need a blade right there. There it is. There's a crude blade. If you give me back of it, there it goes. Yeesh. Now we need a handguard. What do you make right? Tool station. We need a long sword or what? So right, we need that one. Right. that. Ecological. I guess up a stone handle, but is it so much? Handles I give very as you can tell. Unlike the older ones. Actually make an Iron Man again. What the fuck did I make a new one? What the hell? I actually get spotted out right away. Never mind then. Yeah. Oh, there's probably something I should want to make. I remember trying to remember. I'm sure you can make that right away. Anywho, that's a handle. We get 45 durability buzz ahead. But we need that for the other one. We have 30 iron now, but yeah. We also need it for goddamn longsword for ecological. I'm not gonna use that. It's extra, actually get cheap because I get extra durability for it. And we need a tool rod. There you go. Get your logical one. Yeah. I'll work it out later. Oh, Jesus. Ezio is very demanding. There we go, long sword. Why do I want a long sword? Because I can do this. Hoo-yah! Yeah. So I can do it. Jump in there and get some distance. Get my feet though. They should need slime for that. But this will do us some damage, but not much damage, but I'll do some extra damage. Well, it's time for the other part, which basically are axe tools. So, more to do with it. Alrighty, we need that axe. Let's show you 3 more of those. And we need 3 of these. Because it gives extra binding to it. Think of it. Yeah, that's not right with it. Okay, so we got those, then we just need the heads. Which dragon can make an iron out of this early? I think it was actually smelt added. But you're supposed not to be able to smelt it down, but not complaining. Not complaining at all. Get a pickaxe head, I can do well with it. Parts of me want to replace that with that, but I really don't know. Shovel. Axe head, actually. Ah, shovel head. Here you go. Here, now where's the shovel where it is, basically. There we go. Shovel. And a mattock. Mattock can be both a farming and a versatile one, but also something you really can't do much about the head. Hatchet though is basically an axe. Maybe do a mattock later. Maybe. A carve is basically used for mowing plants. Not much you can do with it. Rapier is quicker, but this one you can do a better head. I mean, I could just replace it with the iron head right now. I just made a cool one for junk. Come think of it. Second, I'm still wasting more iron. Jesus. It's a freaking bullshit waste for that. We can't make it hammer out there, curtain. Because we need more iron to make it anyways. Because we can't make a hammer in our current setup. Well, busy shove this there. Nah, we got that much damage right there. There we go. So iron, hatchet. There we go. Yeah, I paid attention to the details Well, we got the right tools stuff right now, and we just keep upgrading we want to. I'll see you shove my fooks in the affected area. Oh yeah. It sucks my fucking neck is a pain. Oh yeah, because one thing about it, harvest doesn't work with custom maxes. You need to bring your own harvesting rod. That's why or extractor with us. See when I get some more wood that way, or we can go less with the pepperoni wood. Which could be good for building material. But as of right now, what do we use to store our shit, our books? What I always keep on me is the materials and you. Save our iron. There we go. We do have some glass, but also need more coal. Or just sell this out of the glass. Well, before I do that... Right, forgot about that. Key and B. Turn that off. Fire. Yeah, so many things with it, so I can't do much about that. There we go. Now we should just go back in the mines. Or some sand. I think there's like no Roots cave area, so I just want to go dig in the mine shaft. We could get a quarry if I want to. But I'd rather see if we can access to a cave. Which is right here, but it's also very dangerous. It's a cave. Dangerous time though. Oh, I just got some crops. Perhaps there. Hop seed, velvet seeds. Like I said, there's a bunch of Pam stuff, which I'm gonna go dive into that hell. Strawberries, apple corn, lettuce. All the other goodies I've ever smacked out, didn't I? Yeah, basically. But we're going down into caves. Uranium. think we just smelted it down for gained radium. Pulsating iron. Deuterium, aluminum, beryl, refined obsidian, tungsten, uranium. Diamond is poisonous. But we are here to find some shit. Must be cautious though, we're hitting now. There you go. 10 iron. You also gotta learn when to stop. Because right under this bunch of ores you can mine are all the same. I mean, you could. You just basically become one. The ores, though. Weird enough, the ores become the ores. That's a weird thing. No, can't become that. Never stood it. By doing this, though, it creates all the ores into one consistent ore. Makes it much more easier to process than you think. But also, since there's backward compatibility mods, it add also the deep dark. And also when you're a mine shaft, how I can tell is because of the map. See what it means? All one gigantic cave. There's no separate caves. Yes, you do. You're just in a pocket, but all of it only to one gigantic cave. There's no single caves with this mod. Only problem is only available in this version because it's the older version of this. However, I'll take the coal. I'll take the coal. And Osmium would be nice to grab some Osmium. Let me start. I can actually smelt. I can smelt these iron into ore and replace it. So it actually takes my time with this. Thermal. Oh, fossil clay. Yes. Oy. Oy, oy. Asium. Only ones that don't fall into that is that one. Why? Because it wasn't made from. What you gonna say about that? But you also learn when to discipline to stop. It's really all the same, or just different versions of the mods. Silver. Or uranium. The Osmium itself is really nice. Also hard for any machinery. At least for this mechanism. do we have here? We have... Oh, more quartz. Good. Oh, that's cobble here? Oh, it's prosperity. Prosperity shards. Furium. Oh, yes, Certus quartz. Yes. I should make a better tool with it. I guess I don't have to mine dilithium yet. There's more lead. More uranium. Or is aluminum. There's our coal and more iron this way. So I should take some to make himself some iron tools for us. We're also near part-time iron mine shaft, but I don't have the right gear yet. Here goes that. However, see, it's broken, but it can be repaired by repair kits. These also used to increase your mine speed. So the reason why I say, okay, so you broke it, you can actually get these things that can help you repair your tool on the spot. You also use to upgrade your tool. So, like so. Still rain out there like crazy. I saw my torches there. I haven't gone any deeper yet. But we also got like 40 iron right now. And coal-wise, we have a decent stack. Or find more of it. So I can actually smelt all this stuff down. But once we get a smeltery, it will double. But for that, you need fuel, and you also need a bunch of clay. Holy osmium. That's an old 10. So what does osmium do? Osmium's a nerd ore from mechanism, which is very good too. At least in this and later versions. Now it can be different. But osmium. Oh, you're the kid site. Iron, allium, night slime is what you want to go nuts with. But it won't do. I think we're gonna have to search for more stuff to increase the textures. But osmium can be just smelted down to that. I think it does, and it gives you diamond level. It doesn't give any bonuses because of it. But it gives us diamond level and also gives us 300 durability. Not much you can do it, but again, it's a learning process. What's more quartz? I want that. What quartz does for us? Certus quartz does is Witcher Wonders too. It also gives us shocking for a short time. Prosperity Shard is stones, you don't get much of it. Surge Quartz gives us shocking and it's iron, but does that much damage for what it is. Which can be upgraded to diamond level if we want to use a flint for that. But for what we're using for, we need the proper right ones. It'll also give us iron right away. We can also make some obsidian. But I need a smeltery for that, unless we find it in the chest. Because obsidian is the one we want. Why? Simply put it, because it actually upgrades to cobalt level, which is the highest one we can get currently. But we look for the gems. Also, we want to go down there so we get some more shit around. So we use our 6 torches left. Give us 24 left. Let's see if we can find some other ores. There we are. We found marble, which is actually good building material. Well, at least this mod version of it. Oh, it's a deep one. There's a deep one. Also, we had deep dark, so actually makes it increase the level deeply. Oh, we're in a cave area. Yay. These are just gonna be a spider jungle there. It's gonna be fucking fun. Plus, since we installed a deep dark for 1.12, it actually goes much more deeper now. Originally, in 1.12, you only go deep as what you can go. Bedrock, but not anymore. That's a deep area. What does marble look like? Marble actually is very good building material. At least this one, in my opinion. These guys like to make project bricks. But if we had a chisel model, we actually make their variants of it. But we can't do much about it. Cork slabs, cork stairs, polished cork. You get the gist. It's actually a nice building material. The reason we went down deep because we found some cool stuff here. Yeah. It doesn't crash on me. But like I said, it's a big mod pack trying to process shit. Especially for this type of laptop. Usually out in the nasty wind is howling. Such a shocker. Now I get deep areas. Oh, I get to go down here. Cobbled stone. This actually is an interesting biome, but also adds spiders into this area. Hoping to find some rubies, but also get some string. Well, I guess we're gonna need some string. We found some titanium. Ooh. However, titanium needs to be smelted in a smelter to get that help us immediately give us a nice high tier pickaxe. But need a smeltery though. Goes deeper you go, the deeper it gets. See, that's why you honor discipline. I want to mine, want to not to mine. Alright, we have HPM's copper. I just want to mine that clay right now. But we first some coal. Or tin. Ouch. I'm okay. There's a skeleton over there, somebody over there. I hope. Size more fucking osium. There's fluoride. Fluoride. Guys, we also got a stack of iron, so I actually got enough to make a whole freaking iron set. I want to. The problem is coal. Oh, there's tungsten. This is a very good strong ore, but it takes freaking ages to smelt, but it's worth it. At least this mod pack version. This mod version's worth it. Niter and titanium. You wanna make gunpowder? Titanium is what we're looking at. However, unlike this, we do get chunks. It's not really much detail, but crystals we're looking for. Because he has titanium. Titanium clusters, because as we got, gets felt into 2 titanium each. This actually is quite worth it. There's a chest or a good chest? Good question. Let's rare chest. Hello. Does he find some stuff lucky here? We have a copper, free copper. We can copper that stuff. 3 more torches. More quartz. Serum. Which is nice to hear. Nice to have that. Which I should not expose that yet. Thankfully. First, we're supposed to start mining that. Oh, this is their titanium ore. Because we're gonna need a bunch of that for. I also get that clay when I'm at it. We're gonna need a bunch of clay. You have no idea. Oh, iron. And there are clusters, which gives more iron. But yeah, 2 iron each. So you see what we got a gain point here? Very good iron we have right now. Oh, pink went away. Oh no, there's the shader. Huh. We've had away. Oh, nice. I didn't want to get different darker. It was the frickin' weather. Huh. Where is that charger regular? I think that's regular. Oh, there's coal. Come to Papa. Yeah, we did. Osium or Osium. Hey Mick, there's your chest. What we got? What we got? Iron horse armor. We have wheat. We have increased storage speed. We have serum. Chest piece and the golden apple tree. Oh wow. Oh, that's actually rare to have that. That's actually goddamn good. Holy shit. We gotta save that. free gunpowder. Nothing else much out of that besides a bow, which we actually used to make a thing to increase our damage up. If I want to. I'll take more titanium. What torch left already? We got 20 more. What if we just start nowhere near lava? Problem is though we don't have the right pickaxe. Head. More coal. I want that. I want more coal. Give me that. Oh yes. Oh yes. Here's uranium. There's actually a rare ore for well through that. Is there any gems down here? Something over there though. Fluoride, tin. We don't need more iron right now. Somebody find some gems. No, just more iron, more titanium. Getting more than you think, because we're going to need it for advanced rocketry. That's a space mod. Very good one too. Let's see. Ads. Ads. Where's not interested in all that. Or tungsten. That's what they always try if I do a stream is kick. There's more coal. Oh, just have to keep our X going good. Or titanium. Any day. But no gems. I want gems so bad. There's where Certus. Oh, that's actually a dungeon there? What's that? Oh, actually, it's a champion simulator. Don't be near that fucker. Right now. There's a lava area. There's a monster box. Oh, God. Aluminum. That's boron. What's on the other side here? That's prosperity shards. Osium. Oh, vibranium. I'm not gonna get that for a long ass time. Here's Spidey. More coal. I need to repair my fucking. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Stay. God damn it! I'm gonna die of poisoning. Oh, it's a spotter. Oh shit. Whew. Close. I'm gonna die to frickin'. That's a spotter. Sorry to cheat this quick, cause that's not. That's a no-no. Get rid of that fucker. That's why. What? That was a 2 over here. Oh shit. Shit. Take that away. Okay, I'm not gonna fuck around with these two fuckers. You don't want to so bad. I ain't fucking around with it. Oh, actually, this type of cave. Nice. I ain't fucking around down here. Getting out of here. Oh, there's diamond over there. I think that's the diamond way over there. Anyways, I'm trying not to waste my torches. But we got this here. 3 diamonds. Well, where about that? Spider eyes. Take 3 diamonds from that. And 2 buckets too. Oh, that's actually much more worth it. Damn, holy shit. Oh, that's another spider. I thought it was a diamond. Nope. I got a diamond, so I got a diamond. What we got here? Looting and also empty map paper, but also paper. Oh yes, we could actually do some fun shit right now. I want to use my diamond pick on this right now. I want to go look in there, because they're coming back down here. Oh, it's like a fucking bitch. Oh, lordy, lord. Out to infinity. Oh, yes. I got diamonds too, but I'm not mining that right now. I could right now. I want that diamonds. Oh, part of me doesn't want to, but part doesn't want to because we're near fucking trouble. We got like 6 diamonds right now. Got a bunch of spiders, which I don't want to deal with, so. Yeah, I'm getting out of here. Went deeper, I got some good shit here. Diamond axe, too. Woohoo. So that was a good haul. My achievement, but I don't care. So, diamond axe. I need to keep my health though. We're actually gonna make a diamond pickaxe actually do some cool shit right now too. We got lucky with our 6 diamond pole right now. But we are in the tight spot though. Was that Ruby? Or more copper? Oh no. Get down there! I'm gonna die. Goddamn FPS! Nice, it's a big pack. Oy, oy. Special mobs. Gotta do some searching up after this. Down he goes. Alright, takes care of that. What did it drop? I should have used my fucking axe. Ah, damn it. What we got? We actually got some books and paper. Way to take it. Fortune. Oh, is that radium shard? Ooh! Those are worth a damn. Ooh. Oh, you have no idea how fucking rare that fucker is. I need 9 of them though. I was looking over there if that was copper or gem. That's copper. What's a gem? I want to go back and see what. So got chest of those iridium shards. I did not see that. And we have iridium. We have iridium. Woo. I need 2 of them to make that fucking thing though. Before I go all the way back. Still need water. You get obsidian. Not that one. I guess over there was. I ran escape too. I guess that was probably that. However, we got 3 iridium shards, and not to mention we got 6 diamonds and a diamond axe. Oh yeah. That's a meteor crash landed. I do need to get some McVarry torches, but I'm gonna wait till I get a full iron set. But overall, this was like a successful one. Here's the successful stream. That's only 2 hours, but it was my fault fucking around with textures. A bit longer. Also, my next acting up again, so I gotta deal with that. But I got some good shit around here, and we're doing good with this. Holy hell! I just get the fuck out here, which is basically out there. And there's the other ore right here, marble. Project Red Marble. You can notice a bit difference. But again, it depends on what you use the blocks for. Since we don't have chisel, which actually makes more variants of it, it's actually better to have what it is. So chisel is a nice addition, just because it's a heavy fucking thing. But I'm not complaining on that part. I also want to get on top of my fucking house to buy some torches. We did well with this overall. Very well. Very well indeed. But I think we'll take a snoozer. So we get some goddamn class. We'll take a little snoozer. Ow. But that means we're all set for really cool things here. That is awesome. First, we're gonna have to goddamn fucking clay. More Sturgis quartz. More strings. Jesus. I hope you guys are excited for Memorial Day. We can overview something like that. We'll do that. Put our ores here. Diamonds, yeah. Oh. So you go there. You go shove you right here. Put the crystals there too. So. First off, we need to smelt our iron. At least separate break it down to 50, 30 to 30 to at least. So we get some iron. We have paper. We actually have to make our shit right now. Okay, probably I could put another one up there. Because I do want to make something cool, but we didn't get the redstone though. God damn it. Ah, fucker. We can do it, but I need to go get redstone. So shove you there. Okay, what can we do? Well, 2 things though. We can now upgrade this to a diamond pickaxe head. With our current ores. But it can't be made from if we gotta smelt them. So that's for our iron head. So I guess you need to make a repair kit. So we put this in our repair kit. Takes 2 to make one, but it's used to this. But what we can do is we can make a diamond pickaxe with the gate too. We're gonna make a quarry, but again we need to save our diamonds. But what we can do is upgrade our pickaxe to this part. So we'll do that, and we'll shove this down there to obsidian. See? Now I spent diamonds actually has more durability, but now can mine obsidian. We can make it turn to cobalt. We have to worry about the modifiers though. But we got this. We can shove our diamonds. Air. Let's see. But we gotta do something there, huh? So if we want to find some lava, we need to go and we get some water first up and make some obsidian to give us to go to Nether. So that's when it gets like a stretching off his butt. I want some lava. There's actually a building over there. We can make Mr. Gruff stuff too if we want to. There's a lava there I can grab. Well, that's a very rare spot with this, so. And besides, we need to find a lava spot without going to the mine, deep in the mine. We should have a bunch of volcanoes for it. I doubt there's a lava surface spot. Well, there wasn't a one. We actually are near one. We actually are near one. I just realized that to actually get our obsidians quickly. Sweet. So, we'll get some obsidian. Oh, I'm gonna grab it right here. Did not see that. Dumbass. I'm a dumbass. I'm in your fucking area. Bleh. But it gives us obsidian. That means we can actually go to Nether rewards, but also give us some good old sweet obsidian to upgrade our tools. I don't like. So. Of course, you wait to see the load in. There you go. Before I do that, I want to grab a lava area. We'll need it for like our smeltery. But I need to get this. There we go. We got 34 obsidian. There was some lava to spare too, which actually we could use to fill our smeltery for a time being or temporarily. But by giving us some obsidian, we could do to make ourselves cobalt. We need to smack down with some gravel. I can make us up to cobalt level. Or else we can go to another. There was some great progress today. Alrighty, let's get a gravel. Actually, a flint to get another one. And just smack it for a bit. Yeah, of course. Of course. Hooey. Try to catch up so many times. Come on, give me a goddamn gravel. Come on, give flint and mint. Come on. There we go. Flint. Now, since we have obsidian right at the gate, we can actually make one of these things. There we go. And we can do this. Nope. We need to go into our part builder. Oh, station. Put our pick. And that. And this. And we now fortified with cobalt. Means we can actually now mine higher stuff now. So with higher cobalt and all that, we can do some wondrous things. Shut down the lava. Because we have a bunch of other hatchet stuff like that. But now, for now, cobalt, and actually change the head, or keep the head, which I'm actually going to change the head, to Certus Quartz. Why? Because I can. Plus it's quite better too. Only 3. Oopsies. Magnet, though, we use magnet, but I guess we give ourselves some, So that, I mean, we could be giving some iron, but itself into the center part, though, but once we get the handle part, though, that's a bit different story. Certus Quartz a bit higher, but also give us some more things with that. You also add emerald with it, it actually increases the durability by half of the head. But that's its own thing. Our iron's all set, we actually make ourselves a iron boot. So we put ourselves an iron build. To station. Shove that and that. Now we still got magnetic, but we don't have it right away compared to like these two. But we got actually higher attack, and also we get shocking, which basically boosted up randomly. That's very good for damaging. Which I can make for my sword too. Speaking of which, before we call it there. Sword blade. There we go. Now we got a quartz sword, which basically do that much attack damage until we replace some parts. We got regular shovel, we got free diamond axe, we got diamond Certus Quartz pickaxe. We're all goody goody. Oh yeah, I was actually gonna make a goddamn thing. But you ask you, why should I use the make obsidian then? If you didn't pay attention, you gotta read the materials in the first Tinkers. So let's put, for example, put on the pickaxe set. Obsidian itself only gives us cobalt right away, but also slow as hell. It also does damage to durability. And if you get handle, you get negative. You get a double. Which is not even good. Like you use that for like things. However, you only get this most of the time. So it's not really good. You gotta read between the lines, but it can make it to used to make it a hollow light. But it doesn't exist anymore. Instead you got pig iron, nightly slime, malleanum, and erudite, and cobalt. Cobalt, these feats can be found in the nether only. But a reason why, I will show you. Cobalt head. Right there, and also momentum, increases your speed. Erudite. Soulbound way wears down, but is also cobalt. But also listed the benefits of being extra. That's good to have. For erudite. Malleanum, though, is mixed between the two, and to give us combat stuff, cold-blooded and stuff. You gotta pay attention to these things. And as you got other mods, it actually gives us more different products, as you could see right through all these other ones. Like these stuff. Since we added much more, we need to go up at higher to vibranium level, but you really can't find those without mine get to understand that part. Like I said, it's Tinker's construct as a whole. It's interesting. That's also fascinating. However, we really can't do much about it. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this. And please leave a follow and subscribe. I'll see you next time.